So today I wanted to come on here and do a quick decluttering with you guys. I have some stuff here that I've had for way too long. Either I've used it, never used it, or used it once or twice and just never reached back for it. So I guess it is really time to get rid of them. Some of them are really old, so don't judge. I basically have a drawer in one of my drawers back here that I keep all of the, I don't know if I'm going to use this, I didn't like it, I'm hoping to get around to trying it again and maybe learn to love it kind of drawer. And that's where these were sitting, and I have so much makeup that it's just time to say goodbye to these guys. So if you want to see my quick decluttering video, stick around. Okay, so the first one I am getting rid of is from e.l.f. And it is, I don't even know the name of this. I still have this little brush thing in there. I don't know what it's even called because it's like really old. I don't know what happened to these guys. Maybe I've dropped it or something. But I mean, as you could see, I've never touched it, never really used it. There's a couple of swatch marks, but it's just time to say goodbye to this guy. The next thing I have is also, I have a few things from e.l.f. Is from e.l.f. And I bought this and I've used it. It's really big. It has this mirror. I've used it a couple of times. Like, I was in love with this green color. And if you gently pick up this piece here, it has, oh, let me just take them out and show you guys. It has another compartment underneath it, which I did use a couple of the brown shades in here, but overall I really don't reach for this anymore, and so it's just time to get rid of it. I mean, like, the greens in here and the blues in here I've used because I'm not afraid of color, but I haven't reached for this in so long that it's just time to get rid of it. These are super, super old, and I just held on to them because I just thought that, oh, they're so cute. The e.l.f., this is the Beauty Encyclopedia. These are so old. I mean, and I almost don't want to show them to you guys because they're just nasty. But, I mean, like you could see, I've used some of the colors in here, like these two colors here. I don't know what happened to these two, but I think that's why I stopped using them, is when you basically dip into this and then you have these cream shades here, whether it be like a cream lipstick or whatever, the fallout just falls into here and then it gets all nasty. But I haven't reached for this in a long time and it's really old, so it's time to go. Also, I'm getting rid of the e.l.f. beauty book in the smoky eye. Again, it's just not something I see myself reaching for. And, of course, I left it out, and my children like to jam their fingers and swatch and hear, oh, you're getting rid of it, so I'm going to mess around with it. The other one I'm getting rid of from e.l.f. is the Bright Eye edition. I mean, these are really cute. If you're really starting out with makeup and stuff, they're really cute and they're worth the money. And, I mean, it gives you everything you need. It tells you how to create the looks in here. It has a little mirror on top. You have your shades. You get a little brush down here, and you get a eyeliner. As you can see, I've only used basically this color and maybe this one and a little bit of this one from here. It's just time to get rid of it. And then the last thing I think that I'm going to get rid of is the other beauty book, the Natural Eye Edition. I'm sorry, guys, that I sound so horrible. I have been really, really sick. Again, if you're a beginner, this is a great beauty book for you. Again, it has all the looks in here. I don't know where the pencil or the brush is, but you can see I've hardly used it and hardly ever really reached for it. So for me, it's time to pass this on. The colors are good. The pigmentation in all of these are amazing. But for me, it's just time to move on from them. The next couple of things that I'm going to be getting rid of is from NYX. This is very old. It is the Crimson Amulet collection inspired by the movies Dark Shadows. I saw this and there was a color I remember that was screaming my name, and it was this one here, because I will not forget it because I complain about it all the time. This color, when you swatch it, it swatches like a mossy kind of a green color. When I apply it, it doesn't even look green or nothing. I was so disappointed. It does have a mirror, and it has the little tiny, like, cheap brushes. Sorry, I don't mean to use the word cheap. But for me, I just really never actually reached for it after I used it one time and just didn't care for how this color applied, because I had my heart set on doing so many looks with this color, and when it just didn't match my skin the right way, I just never reached for it again. I was holding on to it kind of as like a collection kind of thing, but there's only so much that you can keep as a collection before it just becomes hoarding. So before I reach hoarding status, we're just going to pass this on. The last two are basically the same. I have two of them. And these are the Jersey Leopard Couture palettes from NYX. I remember purchasing these because I was hooked on the show Jerseylicious. And I have two because one of them, my children at the time, had gotten into them. So I needed a replacement. Let's open them up. As you can see, I did not touch the shades. I basically bought this palette. It has a mirror. I basically bought this palette because now if you flip to the other side, it has another mirror, but it has all of your bronzers and blushes, and I was in love with this blush. Sorry about that. So yeah, I basically bought it because I was in love with these bronzers and these blushes. As you could see, this one is totally empty. I started working on this one. These are so old. I remember like yesterday, like it was yesterday, buying these again in the same one here. Both of the bronzers are empty. It looks gross and disgusting. Again, same thing on this side. This is the one that my children had gotten into. Again, digging their fingers in, and I've never used the shades. I basically bought it for the bronzers and the blushes. This I bought when I first started liking makeup a lot. Like, I've always liked makeup and never really tried to dabble into it, and I started dabbling into it with this, and absolutely I think my love affair with makeup just started to rise to the top. But even though this does have some kind of, you know, sentimental value because it's what started my love for makeup, it's really time to just say goodbye and pass this on to makeup gods and get rid of it. So guys, that was my quick decluttering of my palettes that I really old or that I haven't really reached for. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up down below. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And if you click the tiny little notification bell down there, you know, you see it, the little notification bell, it will let you know every single time I upload a video. And every time there is something new that is live, that little bell when you click it will let you know. So until next time, bye guys.